After the Transformer Rise of the Beast end credit scene, a fourth G.I. Joe movie and a crossover are in the works. G.I. Joe, the action-packed film series, is all about military science fiction and is based on the popular toy line of the same name. The journey kicked off in 2003 when they started working on the first film. However, with the Iraq invasion happening that same year, Hasbro suggested shifting gears to focus on adapting Transformers instead. Fast forward to 2009, and we got the first film, G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. Then in 2013, the excitement continued with the release of the second film, G.I. Joe: Retaliation. The series took a turn in 2021 with the release of Snake Eyes: G.I. Joe Origins, a film centered around the character Snake Eyes, also serving as a reboot for the series. Now, hold on to your helmets because there's more on the horizon. A fourth film, G.I. Joe Ever Vigilant, is officially in the works and actively being developed. And if that's not thrilling enough, brace yourself for a crossover film with the Transformers series that's currently in the pipeline. In the sunny days of April 2013, the news dropped that a third G.I. Joe film was in the works before Snake Eye, and the studio was eyeing the possibility of releasing it in thrilling 3D format. The original director, Chu, was all set to hop back into the director's chair for the third installment. However, plot twist, Chu decided to switch gears and direct Jem and the Holograms instead. The ever-enthusiastic producer Dee Bonaventura had big dreams for the film, hoping to bring back stars like Johnson and Willis to reprise their roles, and even adding a fresh face to the mix. By September of that same year, Evan Doherty joined the crew as the screenwriter, bringing his creative touch to the project. Initially, the film was cruising towards a 2016 release date, but hold on to your helmets because plans changed. Dee Bonaventura spilled the beans that they were on the lookout for a new director, adding a dash of suspense to the G.I. Joe saga. Fast forward to July 2014, and the G.I. Joe saga was getting a new twist. Jonathan Lemkin joined the team to sprinkle his magic on the script, putting the spotlight on the character Roadblock. The charismatic Johnson enthusiastically signed up to reprise his role as the star of the film, ensuring the action-packed legacy continued. The script would weave in Mask character Matt Tracker, along with the devious twins Tomax Paoli and Zamet Paoli, adding layers of intrigue to the plot. But the adventure didn't stop there. In April 2015, the studio brought in DJ Caruso as the director, with Aaron Berg on board for a script rewrite. However, in January 2017, Caruso spilled some behind-the-scenes secrets, revealing that a previous draft of the script had a jaw-dropping ending, an introduction of the Transformers. Paramount Pictures, however, wasn't quite ready for that crossover yet, so they gave it a thumbs down. Fast forward to May, and Johnson, ever the enthusiast, declared that he was ready to rock in any future G.I. Joe film. In fact, he was all in for the franchise expansion, sparking excitement among fans. Let's jump to May 2018, where the next chapter in the G.I. Joe saga unfolded. The film got its official title, G.I. Joe: Ever Vigilant, and the dynamic duo Josh Applebaum and Andre Nemec signed up as co-screenwriters to weave the narrative magic. The man of the hour, Johnson, was once again in early talks to step back into his role, ready to lead a fresh team of Joes into action. Now let me give you the lowdown on the squad. The new team included characters like Dana Janik, Dr. Adele Burkhart, Wild Bill, Barbecue, General Flag, Doc, and Keel Hall. And brace yourself, because the primary antagonists stirring up trouble were the infamous Tomax and Zamet. Cobra Commander, though, had a more modest role in this adventure. Originally, the film was all set to hit screens on March 27, 2020, but the release date baton was passed to Snake Eyes, which took precedence. The COVID-19 pandemic played its part, causing delays not only for Snake Eyes, but also putting a pause on the development of Ever Vigilant. Fast forward to May 2021, and producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura spilled the beans, revealing that multiple scripts for the sequel were already in the works. Now, let's talk about the other projects in development. Transformers G.I. Joe crossover. Let's dive into the exciting possibilities of a G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover film. Back in March 2013, producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura got fans buzzing when he expressed his interest in bringing these two iconic franchises together, Fast forward to July of the same year, and John M. Chu, the director of G.I. Joe Retaliation, threw his hat into the ring, expressing his desire to helm the crossover movie. However, by June 2014, DiBonaventura threw a bit of uncertainty into the mix, acknowledging that the project was still a possibility, but casting some doubt on its progression. Originally, the Transformers were slated to make their grand entrance at the end of G.I. Joe 3, but Paramount had second thoughts about this idea. Jump to July 2021, and DiBonaventura made a bold statement, declaring the crossover project as inevitable, despite Paramount's initial hesitation to greenlight production. The project resurfaced once again, entering active development. Fast forward to June 2023, and with Rise of the Beasts, the franchises started sharing continuity. The excitement doesn't stop there. DiBonaventura hinted that in future Transformers installments, we might see actors from the G.I. Joe films reprising their roles. The crossover is becoming more than just a possibility, it's evolving into an epic collision of two beloved universes. Philip Chuckles' Provost film. Back in November 2015, Paramount Pictures had some exciting news for G.I. Joe fans. They announced that the series would be expanding with more installments in the future. To kick things up a notch, Akiva Goldsman was brought in to create a writer's room, assembling a team of screenwriters to brainstorm and shape the direction of upcoming projects. Fast forward to August 2019, and Paramount dropped another bombshell. A spin-off film was officially in the works. This spin-off was set to feature Philip Chuckles' Provost, adding another layer of intrigue to the G.I. Joe universe. Adding to the excitement, the dynamic duo Josh Applebaum and Andre Nemec, who had just completed the script for G.I. Joe Ever Vigilant, were enlisted as co-screenwriters for the spin-off. Snake Eyes follow-up. In May 2020, the announcement hit the scene that a follow-up film to Snake Eyes' G.I. Joe Origins was officially in the works. The script was in capable hands, co-written by Joe Shrapnel and Anna Waterhouse. The charismatic Henry Golding was all set to reprise his role as the iconic Snake Eyes. Making it a star-studded affair, Lorenzo DiBonaventura returned as the producer, and the project was a joint venture production between Paramount Pictures, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Entertainment One, and DiBonaventura Pictures. But that's not all. In February 2021, the G.I. Joe universe expanded further with the announcement of a spin-off streaming television series centered around Allison Hart Burnett, aka Lady J. This series was intended to be a fantastic addition to the G.I. Joe film series, set to be released exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. Eric Olson was on board as the showrunner, series creator, and executive producer, with Lorenzo DiBonaventura also attached as an executive producer. However, fast forward to May 2023, and there's a plot twist. DiBonaventura spilled the beans that the television series was no longer in the cards. But fear not. Plans were in motion to expand the script for the pilot episode and develop the story into a brand new feature film. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comment section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. See you at the next one.